morning and welcome to Ark and Dove Presbyterian Church in Odenton, Maryland. I'm Brian Boudreau, the Clerk of Session here at Ark and Dove, and your host in the lobby, the weekly program of the life and ministry of the church. Now, this Sunday is the second Sunday of Advent, and there is a lot going on in Ark and Dove, and lots of opportunities for you to be part of it. So let's take a look at what's happening this month. So just a reminder, there are three ways that you can participate in worship with us. The in-person sanctuary worship is every Sunday at 9 and at 10:30. Masks are required in the sanctuary, and we do request that you RSVP ahead of time so that we can keep track of the numbers, and in case of the unlikely event that we have contact tracing. We also have the 10:30 service is live streamed out on the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. Also, we have Sunday School and Godly Play that continues every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. We also ask that you register separately for that. You can find the registration at arkanddove.org for church services and for Godly Play. And now let's talk about Christmas Eve. So at 5 p.m., we will have our family outdoor service. We ask that you bundle up and bring the little ones for Christmas Eve under the stars. So 7 p.m. indoor service with the band and choir. We have limited number of seats available, so sign up for both services. Or for either service that you plan on attending. For the 5 p.m. service, go ahead, bring a chair or a blanket, just like we did with our Sunday morning outdoor services. The 5 p.m. service will be moved indoors in the event of rain. So watch the website for any updates. If you attend the 7 p.m. service, masks will be required indoors, and we're encouraging seating with no empty chairs between family groups to allow as many people as possible to attend. So take that into consideration if you're thinking about coming in person. So we will provide maximum fresh air ventilation as well for you. Now we have lots of other fellowship activities going on. Don't forget that Logos is every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. It's for kids in pre-K through 5th grade. Julie Devers and Jen Roman can get you signed up for that. After Logos on Tuesdays, starting at 7, is the rehearsal for the Christmas pageant. And believe it or not, it's still not too late to get your child signed up. We need lots of angels and shepherds and other nativity characters to participate. Youth group for middle school and high school continues on Sundays, 6 to 8th graders from 4 to 5 and high schoolers from 5 to 6:30. We're meeting outside if we can, and the weather's beautiful this weekend, so I expect to be outside. The parent group will meet in church on Friday, December 10th from 6:30 to 8:30, and it's cookies and cocoa. So all caregivers of school-age children and younger are welcome, and childcare will be provided for a small fee, so bring your favorite cookies to share. We have the Friendly Seniors Tea, which will be held via Zoom on December 9th at 3 p.m. Joan will send a link out the day before to you. If you're not already on the email for the Friendly Seniors list, go ahead. You can contact Joan Berry, and I think her information will be right here below, or you can find it in the archive. As part of our mission ministry, Ark and Dove is participating again in the Christmas holiday sharing program organized by Anne Arundel County Department of Social Services. There are several team captains serving as points of contact for the holiday sharing families and Ark and Dove. Check the archive for the link to sign up. There are lots of children that we can support here in this program. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Greg Makar. We are hoping to have this all completed by December 19th, so act quickly. The flower team in worship ministry is accepting donations for flowers and greens for Christmas Eve. They will be displaying an array of poinsettias for the Christmas Eve service and then the following Sunday. So just a donation of $10 or $12 per flower. They'll be available to take home on January 2nd if you'd like. So forms are available in the church bulletin, or you can sign up electronically to do it. Paula Griggs is leading that, so you can contact her as well. So the new Earth Care team will kick off on Tuesday, December 7th from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. via Zoom. If you're interested, please contact Bob Fuller to get the Zoom link. We also have lots of Advent adult Christian ed opportunities. There are 3 groups meeting right now on Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and they're reading A Surprising God, Advent Devotions for an Uncertain Time, written by Thomas G. Long and Danielle C. McCrae. So if you're interested, you can reach out to Sarah, our Christian ed elder. That's at christianed@arkanddove.org to receive the sign-up link. We also have a little bit further ahead, the Gleam Family and Ally Support Group will meet next Monday, December 13th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. via Zoom. This is a support group for family and friends of LGBTQIA persons, and it aims to provide a safe and welcoming space to explore concerns, answer questions, and share information and resources to best advocate for our friends and family. So over the coming weeks, I will be talking to families in the Ark and Dove community about family Advent traditions. So as a way of remembering our past experiences, teaching the future generations, and sharing wonder and joy in the season leading up to the birth of Christ. So today, I will be talking to Louise Sherricks. So welcome, Louise, to the lobby. It's so great to have you.
It's lovely to be here.
Last week, your grandchildren shared during the children's message that your family decorates inside and outside of your house. So we thought this would be a great opportunity to come to you and ask you and talk about what you do in your family with your traditions and how you decorate for Advent and the lead up to Christmas.
My tradition is from Great Britain. You can tell by the way I speak. My husband's tradition is from Norway. So he's a Scandinavian background. The things that we do in our house embraces both. And I think in both traditions, we embrace the child. It's all about the child at Christmas. And I think our decorating and our excitement of the Advent, I think it really portrays that, yeah.
You're originally from England, and could you talk about some of those traditions then you have brought from England to your family here, and as you celebrate Christmas?
Father Christmas is a big guy in England, and we talk about the feast of Saint Stephen and of Saint Nick, and Good King Wenceslas. Are big stories in England. Those stories talk about the fact that the big guy in the red suit was of the Christian tradition, but he, when it was cold and nasty and snowy out, he saw fit to go and bring food to people who wouldn't otherwise have it. And we say that this is why we bring presents, because not only because of the Christ child, but it's just a good thing to do.
And you mentioned, the Feast of St. Stephen, the Feast of St. Nicholas. So it's not just merely the Christmas and Christmas Day, but it is it's a season of Advent.
Since I've moved to the States, we have a long season. But when I was in England, Christmas never began. No, we prepared, but Christmas was never until Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas Eve is when you decorate, and the decorations would stay up for 12 days. And then on the 12th day, everything comes down again and life goes on. Right. But after those 12 days, it's beginning to get light again outside. I still celebrate January 6th, which is the 12th day.
A long festive season during the shortest days of the year. So it helps us lift our spirits throughout the winter. So tell me a little bit then about your husband's traditions and what and those Nordic and Scandinavian traditions that you've brought into your family.
We had a good mesh because they celebrate Saint Nicholas, who's Father Christmas, who is our Santa Claus. So it's a good mesh of American tradition, English tradition, and Scandinavian tradition. The big thing is the food at Christmas with Norway. We eat a breakfast that is lefse, creamed herring, boiled eggs, and we never eat that any other time of the year. We bake cookies, and we bake cookies all season long, and we give out as many as possible. So we bring them to church, we take them to the neighbors, and even people that we don't normally say hello to. Over the Christmas season, we'll go and knock on a neighbor's door and say, here's some cookies, because it is a part of my tradition to go and knock on the door and give somebody a Christmas card, and even if you've never met them.
So one thing that I love about the cookies is that, in fact, every family has a different set of cookies that they make for the holiday. So what kind of cookies do you make?
Our claim to fame is the ooey gooey, and it is just a cookie that I found that everybody loves.
What makes it ooey and gooey?
It has like caramel, chocolate chips, condensed milk, peanut butter chips. We do sugar cookies and bird nest cookies, gingerbread. I never make gingerbread except at Christmas. And the children never like it except at Christmas, and then they'll eat it.
So how then are you transferring these traditions that you have from your childhood as you've grown up to your grandchildren?
We're keeping the old and some of the new. Christmas is a time to embrace the future and a time to embrace all people. And I pass tradition on by telling them that it's okay to embrace all traditions. So I think here in the United States, we can enjoy like this big melting pot. And even though I have a British tradition and my husband has the Norway tradition, neither one takes precedence. Just because I have the British tradition doesn't mean to say it's the best tradition. Other people have beautiful traditions too. I talk about tradition a lot within the family, and I tell them that other people have traditions too, and it's okay to embrace that. It's a time to remember that we embrace everybody.
So true. So in that theme, do you have any traditions that are unique to your family that that might surprise us? Any way that you decorate your house differently, or things that you do that are different?
Well, we're big Father Christmas people. All the decorations that we have, all about Father Christmas. All the stockings that are hung even portray our Father Christmas. Our manger scene. It's a snow globe and it's very old. We have Father Christmas everywhere. I have some more downstairs too.
Oh, wonderful.
As a child, I was embraced. It was a big time of year for me, and everybody made a fuss of me at Christmas. We do that here. Especially, if there's anybody younger than us at all, it's all about them for Christmas.
It is the wonder in the children's eyes at Christmas time.
It's a good way to teach children wonder. They're wondrous years when you believe in Father Christmas and you see the decorations the first few times, and you fall into the rhythm of how the year goes.
Last year was a really difficult year for a lot of us, and we were not able to continue our usual traditions. Now we're getting back to a return to normalcy. Has this changed any of your traditions? Are you looking at Christmas differently this year?
No, I think that we are looking at it as less things, more about experiences. I think that when we were stuck in for so long, I think that we got a deeper appreciation of being with each other and the experiences that life has to offer. That has become a lot more important to us. Rather than having a gift, something, we are looking at going and doing something with each other. Rather than just having something that you're going to throw away in a year or two, have a lovely memory. I think that we're concentrating more on what we can do together out there.
Yes,
is the only way that it's changed, and that isn't tough at all. I think it's a good change.
Yeah, I think it makes us really appreciate, like you said, the experience. It's about the experience and building those. It's less about the things, it's more about who we're with. And
Yes.
Louise, thank you so much for joining us and sharing with us your home and the wonderful.
Be with you. Thank you for asking me.
Yeah, you have a wonderful home, and it's beautifully decorated for Christmas. So just thank you so much for joining us today.
Lovely. Thank you.
And thank you to everyone out there for tuning in. More details about everything we talked about can be found either on the webpage or in the archive. Stay safe, get your booster if you can, and have a great week. The Zoom fellowship continues after the service, and the live stream service will begin in a moment.